Welcome to On the Couch, a regular catch-up where we discuss the issues of media marketing and advertising and hopefully provide some solutions. Today I'm joined on the couch by Elizabeth Heusler, who is from Heusler Public Relations. Welcome, Elizabeth.
Thanks, Darren.
Look, public relations is a really hot topic for us because marketers seem to be talking more about it now than ever before. Is it because public relations has somehow transformed to become more relevant to marketing?
No, not really. I'm surprised that they've only been talking about it for the last 10 years because PR has been around for a very long time. Go back to Julius Caesar in the 15th century BC. Aristotle, if you think of the first government prime minister was Prime Minister Hughes in 1918. He had the first press officer. So public relations has been around forever. The only thing that has changed is the channels and the platforms, and they come and go.
I think you're right, because what we're hearing from marketers is that they're saying, well, PR used to be all about, press releases and media relations, and now it's all about, things like social media and a whole lot of different channels. Obviously, what is the scope of public relations? It doesn't seem to be channel specific.
It's deeper more than channel specific. Depends when you come into the PR environment. People often are aware of media relations, which is the tip of the iceberg and probably the most, because it's media relations, probably the most highly visible. But there's a lot that goes on under the waterline that makes public relations at different levels in an organisation.
Yeah, and that's a good point that you make there, because we've even had marketers say to us, well, PR is not for us because the CEO has their corporate affairs people and their PR people for investor relations, and then there's another group, strategic PR, which is all about, sort of government relations. Is it because they've related it to media relations that they think that that's the only part, or what are the roles for PR inside organisations?
Well, there's so many and varied, and all, the beauty for marketers is they take from PR what they want. You've touched on a few areas as wide-ranging as investor relations to social media, but the two tie together because you're always persuading and influencing. So it depends on the organisation what their entry point is, if that's the CEO or if that's the marketing manager or the sales department.
Yeah, because it is all about reputation management, isn't it? Public relations is reputation.
From its most fundamental core, everyone has public relations. It's how you manage your public relations.
Or not manage it. I mean,
yes.
isn't the danger that if you just allow reputation to evolve without any sort of management, then it could go horribly wrong?
It would be a very naive company that did that.
Yeah. So, obviously, if someone is looking for a public relations professional, what do you think they should be looking for when they're going to engage someone in that role?
Obviously, to meet with as many PR people as possible and to meet with the person who is doing the work, not the person who is pitching for the work.
The pitch team, the new business development person. Yeah?
And PR people are highly engaged, so they will welcome any opportunity. Take your potential PR people out for breakfast or for lunch, and you'll soon find the one that you're going to work with the best.
So you think chemistry is vitally important?
Totally. You have a very, very close relation. Oh, it's 100%. You have a very tight and close and highly confidential and trusted relationship with your PR consultant. So it's someone you're quite sure you can get on with, who will be there for you in the tough times, not just the good times.
And we hear about that all the time. A lot of people focus on the, sort of disaster management or crisis management. That's the word.
Yes.
But it's more than that, isn't it? Because it's sort of too late waiting for the crisis, isn't it? To have a good PR person on side.
Yes. Well, ideally, you don't want to be calling a new PR person once the cameras are rolling down your front driveway.
Yeah.
But 50% of my business is in issues management, and clients generally appoint you well before there's an issue. The idea is to avoid the issue in the first place, and quite often you can do that unbelievably simply, unbelievably quickly, and very cheaply. It's when the disaster has already occurred, you're in a whole different world.
A whole new level of help.
Yes, that was exactly what I was thinking.
Now, you say cheaply, and let's not just focus on price, but value. Where do you think marketers especially should be looking for value from a PR or public relations consultant? Where is the value proposition?
Well, public relations consultants these days, when going back to your first question of change, that is what has changed. These days, public relations consultants are speaking in active speak, not in passive speak of endeavouring and aiming and trying. They are delivering and doing and promising. So there should be measurements and milestones linked to ROI that your public relations consultant is delivering to.
So hard metrics.
Absolutely.
Of actual performance and results.
Totally.
Fantastic, because most people think about things like media equivalency and things like that, which is clearly old school.
Yes, that goes back to your first question. That's what's really changed in the industry.
Elizabeth, thanks for your time and thanks for joining us on the couch.
It's been my pleasure, Darren.
And thank you for joining us on the couch. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for more On the Couch coming very soon.